Alright, let's pick it up here. We kind of solved that little mystery of the case of the lost cat, or a stolen cat. Okay. We got a phone call. This is Johnny's only attack handy tools. You know, you should be doing that instead of just saving the world. And it's kind of interesting how Lenny was able to write all of that quickly in the time that he needed to grab the cell phone and give it to him. Okay, next up, Arkham University, because there are a couple things to do here. One of them is, without a doubt, one of the pit fights. There are going to be new ones. So let's save here. I don't necessarily show you a phone call yet, but I'll show you one of the easiest ones so far. So this way. Okay. I'm just modifying some stellar charts. I got rid of Capricorn for Frank, and instead equipped to him Pisces. And I got rid of Stellar, and I'm going to equip to Mal Dark Edge, because this will be handy in her next, when she hires the next actor. Okay, this is what you should say when you get a new set of pit fights. This is okay. You're gonna be a little limited, but there's only one chance, and they are a little lenient because you have to kill one enemy with air shot. So Nathan has to be on my team. And in this I kind of cheat, so you'll see what happens. But then again, it's not a really big deal because I basically employ the same strategy in Covenant with a lot of the bosses. Attack this thing in the back. Aside from the whole one air shot kill, there are two other issues. One of them is physical attacks cannot be pulled off, as you know, it's because I can't really use them. And Tight Ring is in effect, so the hit areas are much smaller. So I recommend using magic in these. Okay. I'm gonna use Entrance on Johnny because his turn is coming up. Alright. Now, I did the really lazy method, and that is I used air shot against the only flying enemy there is. This is actually a lot easier than the other combo stuff that you have to pull off, like multi-hit combos, like you have to kill the enemy with a maximum of 70 plus hits. Plus there's one kind of like this, except you're timed, but you have to kill one enemy with Holy Pulse. I decided to use a Seal of Force because Nathan is in my party at the moment, and his power is his weakest ability, so that's why I increased it. Okay. Let's do this, because these things are the weakest. Though, in this set, the hardest one is the one I told you about, where you have to beat the dragon thing again, but this time you have to beat him within 3 turns. Okay. So that does it for the pit fights for now. I'm not going to show you how to do that one because that one was really hard for me, and so much so that I actually had to cheat. And using Ultimate Fusion's release and whatnot. Okay, this guy becomes a lottery member now, and he gives me Step Tripler. For the yellow or the orange prize, he gives Loin Guard, which is a male-specific attack increase accessory. Let's equip the step tripler to Johnny. I'm trying to get all the steps, 10,000 steps early to get the nice prize out of it towards the end of the game. Which also means that even though you're kind of going to get bored of this, there is going to be a lot more side quests towards the end. And it's not just the really random stuff like the pit fights, but it's going to be a lot more. Actually get dungeons, get the ultimate weapons, the ultimate armor, etc. Now at this point, this is where I'm supposed to go to meet the main story, but I only did this to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. In effect, I'm trying to plow through this, talk to Nivwadi, get the info of the next Yuma, and get out of here. But they have this one cutscene.
Hey!
You should wait here. We'll be quick.
Hey, wait!
What's really interesting is Zonda never actually engaged Johnny in conversation,
Sounds to me
ever.
like you know what's going on.
When you are the leader of a tribe,
Though for some strange reason, he looks kind of like McManus.
to think that the gate truly exists.
Okay.
It was that woman who summoned it.
It was not just your tribe. She wants to destroy the world.
Yeah, will you stop thinking about your tribe and think of the bigger thing?
You seem fairly relaxed about
Like,
it.
the world?
Although it seems cold, I do not care. The world may end up destroyed, but the feelings of crisis do not touch
This
me.
didn't exactly make sense to me.
I am not a man of greatness like my father once was.
I don't understand why Johnny's doing that. I think
The
it's
gate's
probably
appearance
so
means
Val
one
can
thing.
actually eavesdrop on their conversations, perhaps.
That the many legends about this ring are all true.
So you've had it all along.
Come to think of it, I think we should have gotten this first before we went to Ido Cave and
I give it to my bride.
almost got beaten up by
In doing
Dragon
so,
Monster.
it kept alive their most fervent wish that it be passed on through the generations.
Oh well, that's just what I think.
Shania, you know you are my beloved, and you are qualified to take this ring.
I know that I need this ring. So I can hunt that woman down. But
Well, wouldn't that help you in some extent? Because that's all you've been thinking about.
And have settled things, you may bring the ring back to me. However, I wish that you would keep it forever.
What, no scolding? He should have already been a little annoyed with the fact that she already found where the Spirit of the Ocean was, and already claimed her power as her own. Okay, let's talk to Nivwadi. Alright. I forgot what it's called, but let's just call it Octopus Monster or Kraken, because that's in effect what it is. We have to go back to Ido Cave, but before then, there's one more thing I would like to do. So, as soon as I get to the world map, let's wrap up here, and I'll see you later.